Hello, everyone. This is Nickquolette here. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, I am excited to be with you all today. And I didn't get a chance to be with you all on last week. Yes, I missed last week. I had a lot going on, and I had to I had a consultation with a client, and oh, woe is me, I forgot to block my calendar. So my clients come first. So I had to take care of them on last week and do a consultation for a resume project that I'm working on for her. And so I was unable to be here last week, but I'm so excited to be here this week because I really want to chat with you all about this topic about LinkedIn ghosting. And yes, it is a real thing. As I always ask you all to do before I get started is to go ahead and share the broadcast with your followers as well so more people can get on. So go ahead and take a moment to share the broadcast as I continue to set things up. And oh my gosh, and I want to send all my thoughts and prayers out to those on the Gulf Coast. Beaumont, Texas, Lake Charles, all up against the coast. My prayers and heart goes out to all of you all. You all know that I've told you all time and time again, my husband pastors a church down in Beaumont, Texas. And so we're safe here in Dallas, which is a great thing. And we're praying for the safety of all of our members, friends, and extended family down there in Beaumont and all those that we know on the Gulf Coast. So please stay safe and praying that everything is well when you all have the opportunity to return home. So my heart goes out to all of you there. I just want to let you know that I am thinking of you and I am concerned as well. So thank you all so much for joining me. And thank you so much for go ahead and share the broadcast. So welcome to another episode of the Job Search and Career Management Made Easy show, sponsored by iRock.tv. I am your career development strategist, also known as the Get Hired Strategist. I'm very excited to be here with you every week, at least almost every week, if I get my calendar together, where I give you practical tips, strategies, and advice on how to get to the point where you can hear the words, you're hired. Now, our tagline says it all at iRock Resumes. We help you not only land the job of your dreams, but we also help you keep the job so you can create a career that rocks. And we do that in a variety of ways. We use our wonderful tools of iRock for resume writing, LinkedIn profile branding, which we'll talk about today, career development and management coaching, as well as interview prep coaching. And we love helping our clients land their dream job and actually make the most out of their dream job, whether it's going to another opportunity, promoting, or what have you, really putting in place a strategy to help you get there. And I love doing that for you because I want to make sure that you make the most of it. And I always say that our mission here at iRock Development Solutions, LLC, doing business as iRock Resumes, is to help you take you from job applicant to job candidate, and also to teach you how to be a CEO of your career. You cannot let anyone to drive your career for you. You have to take ownership and become the CEO of your brand, of your talent, of your abilities, of your skills, and of your career overall. You can be the CEO. You don't have to think about it in terms of having to own a business. You are your business. As I've seen many times before, people call it you incorporated. You are your own business. So you have to make sure that you have the talent, not make sure you have the talent, but make sure you're able to articulate that so they can actually see that you have the talent, the skills, and abilities to make a difference at the organization that you're looking to become employed with, or even promote in the current company that you're with. But it also takes belief, and that's what I do. I bring my passion and my belief in you, in your skill set, in your abilities, in your talent, and really work with you to believe in yourself that you do have a value and worth out there in the job marketplace. And I love doing that with my clients. I love when those aha moments come on, and I love when they see themselves on paper and can't believe that this is them. And it's all based on what they tell me through a detailed consultation. And I want to be able to do that same for you. So believing in yourself and knowing that you can do better and you don't have to stay stuck where you are is what we here at iRock work with you to do. So I'm starting something new. Starting something new to get an idea who's in my audience. So if you are new, and in my audience, I want you to put in the comments a hashtag with your hand raised. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So if you are new, this is what I want you to do. Put a hashtag and raise your hand so you can let me know that you are new to the audience and new to this show. Okay. And if you are one of my regulars, I want you to put a star because I consider you part of my iRock Star community, right? You are a rock star and you're always here with me, gleaning from these tips and advice and strategies to help move your career forward. So I love doing that for you guys, but I want to know who's in my audience. Please let me know. All right. Hey, Nairobi. Hey, Tanya. And also Tanya. Hi. Tell Maurice, hello. No, we're not in the storm area. Thank you so much for asking, but keep our church in your prayers. All of those family members over at Starlight in Chicago, to keep Sunlight in Beaumont, Texas in your prayers. So thankfully, we're not there. We're here in Dallas, actually North Dallas, safe. And a lot of our members and friends that we in our extended family, they are also here in Dallas. So they're safe. And there's some people that are going to ride out the storm, but I'm hoping that they don't and they get out. So please keep us all in your prayers. But again, if you are new here, go ahead and put down that you put the hand raise showing that you are a newbie. And if you are a regular, put the star so I know who's in the audience. So thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Now, today's topic, we're talking about LinkedIn ghosting because this is really a real thing. And our show is sponsored by the iRock Coaching. We do coaching anywhere from a 15-minute chat where we can just flesh out one idea. Mentoring, I call it I Mentor. We actually talk about another type of mentoring type of relationship because mentoring, sometimes you just need to flesh something out and bat something off for someone. So I offer those kind of coaching sessions, for 90-day coaching sessions where we actually can develop a whole plan for you, career branding, career marketing, and also career strategy to help you make the most of your career, and also do intense sessions as well. So go out and check iRockResumes.com/coaching, and you'll find all of our coaching offerings there. So for the month of August, what we've been talking about is that I've been sharing tips on how you can improve your job search, because it's more than just actually putting out a resume and just passively working, thinking that something's going to happen. It's about how active you are in your job search. And so I've been sharing a lot of tips. And if you go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, ring the bell, so when I'm live, you'll get notification that I'm live, because I am actually live in not only on LinkedIn and Facebook, I'm also live on Periscope and YouTube. And also make sure you put in a notification on Facebook to let so you get notified when I do go live, so you can get this information. But go out there to the YouTube. A lot of the lives are there. Subscribe to the channel. And so there you can watch. I have over 100+ videos out there, because I've been going live for several years now. So there's a lot of content out there that will really help you, and it's all free. So look at that content. And of course, if you need additional assistance, fill out our contact form at iRockResumes.com. It's right up at the top. Contact us, do the drop down. If you're a career professional, use that one. If you're a business professional looking for outplacement services or training and development, you choose that one, and then contact us, and one of my client engagement officer will be in contact with you to set something up so we can chat. Okay. All right. So let's see what else do I have before I do that? Okay. So I'm going to take a little break. And then when I come back, we're going to talk about how you don't want to be a part of the ghosting club. Right? I'll come on back and we will be there. Watch this and I'll be back. Let me go here. Stop my little ticker here. All right, y'all, let's go. And we are back. All right. Again, this month has been all focused on job search strategies, tips, and advice to help you. And one of the things about LinkedIn is that people don't take full advantage of it. So I did a little bit of research and I was able to pull up some information directly from LinkedIn. They have a LinkedIn news type thing where you can go out and find out the updates about LinkedIn. And they had some interesting stats on there that I just could not bypass and not share with you because LinkedIn should be a part of your job search strategy. I love, love, love a wonderful, content rich, and eye appealing resume all day long. Hence the name I Rock Resumes, right? But what I do is when I consult with my clients, I talk to them about how to add in LinkedIn to strengthen their job search. When I say strengthen it, it not only strengthens and make you more of a professional out in the market, but it also allows you to shrink down the time that you're looking for a job. When your resume, you have to physically send it a lot of places. Is that correct? Right. So you're doing the action. But if you have a LinkedIn profile that is branding you and marketing you, it will do it for you while you sleep. I had a wonderful conversation with my clients on yesterday. He's coming back to have me do some updating to his resume because he landed yet another job from the resume and the LinkedIn profile. And he just started going on and on and on about how he gets interviews all the time through LinkedIn. He said, even though he's not necessarily right at this moment looking for another opportunity, he still takes the interviews because he wants to keep that activity. And when I coached him on interview prep, I did his resume, I did his LinkedIn, all of his career branding. So he has a stronger thing. And he just landed his first management job. And he said, I really like this job, but now I need to add it to my resume. So if there's another opportunity, I'm ready to go. And that's part of career management. And I'll talk about that in the coming month, how to really match your career. But what he's going to do is actual video for me, a video testimonial. And of course, I'm going to have him do the LinkedIn testimonial for a recommendation for me as well. But it was very powerful to hear him. And I said, that is so cool. I said, please come on the show if you can, because I'm going to be talking about LinkedIn ghosting. And what I mean by LinkedIn ghosting is that you're not out there. You don't have a profile. Your profile is not working for you. And it's not really telling your story while you sleep. Now, LinkedIn is something that you can use either actively or passively. The thing is, you should have a profile out there just in case your next great opportunity is trying to present itself, but you're bypassed because you're absent. You're ghosted. You're not there. And one of the things that he said, he takes the interviews, even though he's not looking, he gets hits all the time because I positioned him such that his resume, his LinkedIn profile will have the keywords and all the things he need to get to that next level. I knew he had leadership capabilities. And what my strategy with him is like, well, you've done leadership. Have you even thought about doing, an actual formal leadership? Said, no, I've just been working as a professional technical and really hadn't thought about it. I said, well, you have a lot of experience and you can take that experience and then teach others. So why don't we position you for that opportunity? Even though you're not looking for that right now, let's position you for that just in case. And there it is. He started in June with his first management opportunity. And he said he really likes it. Now he's looking to move on something bigger and greater in the future. But we have to get his LinkedIn updated again to show that now he has the title as a manager. So that's why it's so important to make sure that you're not ghosted on LinkedIn, that you're not that you're maximizing the use of LinkedIn because it's working for him while he sleeps. And that's what I really want you to do for yourself. So this is the source that I got all of this information directly on LinkedIn. You can go look it up as well. And there's other information on there that's very valuable. Well, one of the things that LinkedIn is up to, there are 706 plus million members on LinkedIn. Can you even imagine that? 706 million and plus. And I say plus because every day someone else is joining LinkedIn. So, and it's in 200 countries and with 310 million active users. And that means people are on there all the time. When I do a LinkedIn branding for my clients, part of my coaching to them Now that you have it there, don't just leave it. Make sure you're engaging, you're out there, you're talking about your skill set, you're doing things to showcase you so you can pop up in an actual search, right? And if you have the proper keywords, you're going to be seen with recruiters. So my client, he was recruited through LinkedIn and used his resume as, okay, now I need your resume. And he submitted that. And so therefore, you want to make sure that you're being one of those active users. And active users include recruiters. So being having a ghosted appearance on LinkedIn, it's not appropriate. You need to make sure that you're doing that, even if you're not looking for a job at this moment. I've been poached for a VP position for a to stand up an actual career coaching program a company. They broached me, they saw my experience, and they said, hey, we want you to interview for this vice president role. I interviewed, did a great job. They just couldn't meet some requirements that I needed. So therefore, I said, no, I'll go ahead and pass on that. And I'm not going to go for something just because it's a title. It has to align with other things that I want to do as well. And it didn't align. So you want to make sure that you're doing that for yourself, because you can have that opportunity to say yes or no. And that's another topic that we can talk about. How to say no. Okay, so anyway, so you want to make sure that you're doing that. And here's another thing that I want you to understand. There are 50 plus million companies on LinkedIn. Now, come on, 50 plus million. So even if you thought about working for an organization or a company, 9 times out of 10, they're on LinkedIn. You have the opportunity to research them, connect with people, and have conversations with people at the company, and even more so in the roles that you're looking to get into. So you're developing that relationship. And what we do internally in corporate America, we ask that you do job shadows, that you develop your network internally. LinkedIn goes so much in more depth for that for you. So you can develop those relationships and those that experience, and even do nowadays virtual job shadow. Everyone has Zoom, or has access to Zoom. I shouldn't say have it, but they have access to Zoom, Skype, or some kind of video where you can say, you know what, can I do a 15-minute job shadow with you just to see what you do? That will help you understand what that job is about. So again, 50 plus million companies, and you break it down to finding someone in that organization that has a job that you desire to do. And you need to make sure that you're making those connections, even if you're not ready right now. What if you have to do some training, back end training, get a certification or something, but you have that connection? So it's not about, okay, now I know you, help me get a job. Building that relationship, because that's what LinkedIn is about, building that professional network and relationship. So when you need it, you'll have it instead of trying to get it when you need it, right? What they say, better to have it than not need it, than need it and not have it. So that's what it's all about, making sure you're doing that. And then take a look at this. This really blew my mind. 20 plus million open jobs on LinkedIn at any given time. At any given time. And one of the things I talked about in one of my lives, the jobs that are out there may not have the exact title that you're looking for, meaning that the title can be basically not exact what's in your mind, but the title, but the actual content of the job title, the description, actually gets to what you really want to do. So sometimes people see a job, oh, that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do, but don't read the content. I want you to make sure that you look at those open jobs. And if it's not there for what you're looking for at that moment, read the content, because you may be surprised. They may call it this as an actual title, but the content is really what you want to do. All of the activities, the job duties, and the exposure, whatever, is actually in the job description. So that's why it's so important to actually always just peruse and see what's out there. Look what's going on out there. Look at those job postings. Look what they're asking for. Every company can call one position a different name, and sometimes a name that's so technical that it doesn't even matter. I spoke before about how internally there was a job that was in the technology, enterprise technology, that was about career coaching and career management. But it was in the technology. Would have bypassed it, didn't even look at it because of where it was. So you have to take it a step further. And that's part of developing your strategy to strengthen your job search. So 20 plus million, that's just absolutely mind blowing. Okay, and guess what else? There are 75 freelancers finding work on LinkedIn. Now, there are some small to medium sized companies that may not have the capability of bringing you on full time. They may need you for a project. So, if you're unemployed at this moment and you can't find an actual permanent position, think about what can you do to become a freelancer so that you can get work coming in to continuously build your resume and fill in any gaps of employment and utilize your skills and your experience. Yes, I have corporate experience and I work for corporate America, but I have talent and experience to use externally that I can help other individuals with that, drives my heart and my passion. You can do that same thing. Yes, the side gig economy, and I took a little quiz with Ramit Sethi. Now, he wrote the book, I'm going to Make You Rich. I'm going to Make You Rich, something like that. But I did a little quiz, and you have to take a quiz, and it tells you what you are. And I fell into the hustler category because I make the most of the opportunities that I have and my skill set. And it was really enlightening. I said, everything that I read in there, I was like, yep, that's exactly what I do. And that's who I am. And I teach my clients to do the same thing. So you can become a freelancer while you're looking for work and utilize your skill set to help people, the small and medium-sized companies. So think about that as well. And guess what else? There are 55 job applicants, okay? Applications submitted every second. And a lot, if you look on LinkedIn, there's an easy apply button there. Now, if you have a great LinkedIn profile, utilize it. If your LinkedIn profile is not there yet, make sure you work on it so that you can utilize this wonderful feature. You can hit that easy apply and your LinkedIn would act as your resume to get you in the running until they call you up and say, send me your formal resume, right? So you want to make sure that you're being one of those job applicants, right? So then you can turn it into a job candidate if you have the right tools in your corner, which is an awesome resume with great content, showcasing your skills, talents, and your abilities, and supported by an awesome LinkedIn, marketed and branded LinkedIn profile, okay? That is absolutely mind-blowing. 55 job applications submitted every second. And then there's 7 seconds between every LinkedIn hire. Can you believe that? Yeah, it may not be you at this moment, but just imagine when you do, you will be a part of that as well. So it's so important and very important to make sure that you have a LinkedIn profile that positions you properly and that actually will work while you're sleeping and showcase you and have the right content where your profile will be pulled all the time. If you look at your stats and your profile is not being looked at often, then it's not you. I always tell people when I give my clients, when they come to me and they're saying their resume is not working, I said, it's not you. And that's part of my building up your confidence. It's not you. It's your resume and or your LinkedIn profile. There's something that's not matching because you have to take it seriously and take it a step further so that you can actually get those opportunities that you deserve. Right? And then when you see yourself on paper and you see yourself on that LinkedIn branded profile, there's that confidence. And then you're able to negotiate higher salaries. You're able to negotiate better positions, better time off, or what have you, because now you know your worth. And if you have not invested in that, then I recommend that you do. Yes, I would love for you to become an iRock Resumes client, but there are also a whole lot of people out here that are my peers that do an awesome job with this as well. And I want you to really take this seriously. I had a conversation with a client on, 2 days ago. And we were talking about this very same thing. And she said, well, Nickquolette, I have to be honest with you. I was sticker shocked when I first saw what it cost. But I said, you know what? I have to do this for myself. And I said, yeah, because once you make that investment, you're asking an employer to pay you another $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, and as much as sometimes $50,000. So that small investment will pay you back. And she said, that's exactly what I said to myself. When I get this promotion, I'll be paid back because of the increase in my salary. I say, yeah, because you can't think of it for that moment. It's an investment. And then I talked to her about the actual resume. I said, this resume will keep you set for the next couple of years. All you now have to do is tweak it. So when you get that promotion, come back. I always get a returning lower fee for any clients that come back is drastically reduced because I want to help you continue to manage your career. So come and we'll add that in so you can continue to use it. So the resume is a living, breathing document that grows with you. So when you think about all of these things, when you're strengthening your job search, do you still want to ghost it? I should hope not. I don't want you to ghost it. I want you to make sure that your LinkedIn profile is speaking to your worth, speaking to your talents, speaking to your abilities, and speaking to what you can bring to the table. They don't want another body just in a seat to fill a position. They want to know what's in it for them. So therefore, if you're not positioning yourself on your resume and any of your career branding, then we really need to talk. I would love for you to go to irockresumes.com / contact us, do the drop down button and then choose what career professional that you're a career professional or a business owner, and I can help you with that. And yes, I do help business owners, small gig economy business owners as well, have an awesome LinkedIn profile so they can also attract the proper clients that they want, just like my LinkedIn profile does for me on a daily basis. I'm always having someone reach out to me, connect with me, wanting to engage, wanting to collaborate all the time on my LinkedIn because of how well branded it is. And so I want you to have that same opportunity and not let it go by the wayside, but that you're actually maximizing it. All right. I want to take time to acknowledge all my peeps that are here. Hey, Nairobi. Thank you so much for joining on YouTube. I'm so excited about that. Tanya says, hey. And Tanya, we already talked about that. Thank you so much. Oh, we got our newbie. Hey, Tammy. I think are you Dr. Tammy yet? Well, yeah, thank you so much for joining, Tammy. I appreciate that. And Fred, oh my gosh, Fred Matthews. Hi, Fred. Fred is probably one of the best artists that I have ever seen. You all please go follow him. His creations are absolutely mind-blowing. Please go and check him out. He said he can't stay, but he wanted to say hello. And hey, Carl. Hey, he said, hey, baby, sis, good to see you. Good to see you too, Carl. Nicole, hey, cuz. So she's a newbie on here too. Thank you so much. I ask all newbies to put your hand raised so I know, hashtag hand raised so I know that you are new. And yes, I find it very helpful to read the job search description. Yes, because you want to read the job search description and not just only looking at the job title. Thank you, cuz. Thank you so much for saying that. And thank you so much, Nickquolette. I sent you a couple of messages on LinkedIn. Oh, okay, good deal, Nairobi. I'll go ahead and take a look at that this afternoon. Hey there, Fierce Land Cherry. What's going on, girl? I'm so glad to see you here today. Thank you so much for being with me. I just want to tell you all, thank you always for being with me. And I have some good news for you guys. I am going to be doing now next month. It's probably one of my favorite times of the year because it is International Update Your Resume Month. Yes, it is. Woohoo! Okay, well, anyway, it's International Update Your Resume Month. What I am going to be doing is doing a 5-day challenge beginning September 14th through the 18th. Okay, let me get that here. Yes. So next month is International Update Your Resume Month, and I am going to be doing a 5-day challenge September 14th through the 18th. And if you are interested in being part of that challenge, where I'm going to give you an activity every day for 5 days, then I want you to join the challenge and go to irockresumes.com /challenge. And there will be a short form that you fill out to get on my email list so that I can notify you when we're about to start the challenge. And it's going to be hosted within Microsoft Teams, so you don't have to worry about Facebook. I know everybody is not on Facebook or utilize Facebook. I'm doing something totally different. And that way it's going to be on Microsoft Teams. I have to give a big shout out to Office 365 Microsoft Teams. I think I'm going to have to do a commercial for them because they are like the bomb. Okay, the bomb. Service on business owners, check out Office 365. No, I don't get any kickback or affiliate income from it, but they are absolutely awesome. So go there, irocresumes.com/challenge, and we're going to work on the resume together as a group and updating your resume, okay? And it's totally free. It's just a challenge to get you really thinking about taking time out for yourself. The kiddos are going back to school. Most holidays are in the past. Most vacations are done. So I'm doing it after Labor Day week. So it starts that Monday. And then there's going to be a bonus day on the 6th day where we're going to do a show and tell. We're going to show each other what we've been able to create over those 5 days and updating our resume. And I am going to have a special drawing. And that one part you have to participate all 5 days and including the bonus day. I will pull a name out of the hat and I will give away a resume, a total resume overhaul, including the cover letter to the winner. So go out to irocresumes.com/challenge. And this is going to be a challenge for International Update Your Resume Month. It's going to be a lot of fun. And who knows, there may be some other surprises there. Again, it's totally free, but I want you to go ahead and do that and join, get on my list. And then once I get I'm going to announce it again next week as well until we get close there. And then you'll get more information on how the challenge is going to run. All right. So I'm excited about that. Yay. All right. Let's see. Anybody else out there want to say hello? Hey. Oh, Susan, girl, they opened up a scrapbook store down the street from me. I just found it yesterday, and I think I'm going to lose my mind. Now, Susan is a dear friend of mine from way back when I first had my daughter, Nadia, in the Rockford, Illinois Claim Service Center at State Farm. She introduced me to the love of scrapbooking, and I haven't looked back. Yes, so I am so excited, Susan. Oh, my gosh. I'm telling you, Nicole laughing at me. I love that scrapbooking stuff. And Nicole, my mom did too. I got her hooked into that scrapbooking. But yes. So I am so excited. I said, when I came home and I made the big announcement to my husband, I said, honey, guess what? And he was like, oh gosh, here we go. Because that means, yes, I'll be spending more money at the scrapbook store. But anyway, yes, awesome. Well, thank you all so much for joining me. Yeah, Nicole, right, I know. Thank you all so much for joining me. And make sure you go to the irocresumes.com again and join that challenge, because it's going to be a 5-day challenge that's going to be running from September 14th through September 18th, where we're going to walk through your resume. And I'm going to give you exercises every week with a short video, instructional video on what you can do to update your resume this month. And you know what? Another thing I've been talking about, I called this, I kind of coined it. It's called career self-care. We always talk about self-care, right? But we never talk about our careers and how we need to do self-care for our careers. We have to do that too. When we take care of our career, we increase our wealth and we increase our generational wealth as well, because you're in a better position to get the salary that you deserve. So take some time out, join this challenge, update your resume for your International Update Your Resume Month, and do something for yourself. I love getting my nails done and feet done and all that kind of stuff, but I also take care of my career. And my career is part of what I do here at iRock Development Solutions. I make sure that I keep it going. So I want you the same thing for you. Okay, so that's all I have for you. Thank you all so much for joining. Remember to share this broadcast with your audience, and I will see you next week on the first, again, Thursday at the Lunch and Learn. This is a new Lunch and Learn time, and we're going to start with tips and strategies about resumes for the whole entire month of September. Okay, so if you're already on my email list, you will get a list of the lineup for everything that we're going to talk about during the month. So thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. All right.